Say yes to new beginnings.
Yes.
Say yes to new beginnings.
Yes.
Say yes to...
Okay. So what does Femi Adesina do now? I mean, since you left government.
Since we left government, I've been working on that book.
Okay.
I wrote till September, like I said, then the editing process, then by November, the book was ready, and then we began to plan the launch, which happened January 16 in Abuja. Now, there is the post-launch processes, which are as important as the pre-launch. Marketing the book, science, doing book reading, doing autograph signing, and all that. I guess that may still take some weeks. I have readings coming up. Cora, Committee for Relevant Art, has invited me to do a reading of that book in Lagos on February 16. There is also another organization that is arranging a book signing ceremony for me, also in Lagos. Uyo Book Club has also invited me to come and do a reading in Uyo, in Akwa Ibom, and also book signing. So we see that this will still keep me occupied for a couple of months. After I do all that, then I can think of what to do next.
Okay. So what was your biggest takeaway, from serving in government?
Well, my biggest takeaway is that I served the man I liked, I served the man I admire. I would advise anybody who will be taking that job, don't take it if you don't admire your boss. If it is just a job you want, there are easier jobs to do, because it's not an easy job.
Okay. Now, considering the fact that the job, while you were there, and even for the person who is currently occupying that position, isn't an easy job to do. Who gave you the greatest support while you were in office? One person that supported you the most.
My wife. My wife is my backbone, is my support, is my prayer warrior. if I'm going on an interview and I tell her I'll be on this station, she says, don't let them provoke you. Don't let them provoke you. Take it calm. I'll then ask her, do you want to join? You want to follow me to the studio? But she was always there giving me.
Okay. So, of all your friends, who disappointed you the most while you were there? Maybe one person you were expecting that. Okay.
Yes. I won't mention names, but I saw some people. Particularly, I saw one editor who I considered a friend, a newspaper editor. During the health challenge of the president in 2017, he was on television, and I saw him and he was lying against me. I was very, very disappointed. Very, very disappointed.
Why should people buy your book?
Anybody that is interested in the truth about Muhammadu Buhari should buy the book. Not only buy, I can see that there's some glitch in the net. Okay, yes, it came back.
You were saying something about why people should read the book, sir.
Yes, anybody that wants to know about the real Buhari, the true Buhari, as against the myth. Myths have been created around the man for ages. Wrong narratives have been painted about him. Anybody interested to know the real Buhari in his essence should read that book so that they get to understand who he is, how he thinks, why he takes decisions that he took.
Okay, so I'll take two more questions so that we can round off. I would like to find out from you, the first time you took you took the book to Buhari. I remember you went to see him in Daura. What did he say when he saw the book?
He went through. As he was going through, he was laughing. It was at manuscript level there. And then he said, Nigerians will love to read this book. Nigerians will love to read this book, which has turned prophetic, because the book is being read widely and voraciously. That was the first time.
Wow.
The second time, when the book had been produced, and I went to see him in Dara, I gave it to him. Ah! He opened. He said, Adesina, you have done the country a favor by writing this book. You have done the country a favor by writing this book. You have decided to document all that we did. It's a favor to the country. And then he asked me, when are you planning to present this to the public? I said, Mr. President, if you will come, I will do a public presentation. But if you won't come, I won't bother to present it. He said, why shouldn't I come? You have spent time writing this book. Why shouldn't I come? And then he said, I am the chief of protocol. We should confer and pick a date. When we pick the date, January 16th, and we told him, he said, I'll be there. And truly, he came.
So let me take this final question. One thing about writing books is, when you finish one, you want to do another one. When you finish that, I want to do another one. When should Nigerians expect another book from Chief Femi Adesina?
By God, I will not stop writing. Actually, it's my second book. My first book was in 1991. It was a book on the then Shooting Stars Football Club of Ibadan. I call it the golden era of a soccer team. That was my first book. So this one on Buhari is the second book. And one of my mentors and editors and icon and inspiration, Michael Ifa, when he saw this book of Buhari, he said, wow, Femo, you are not stopping. You are not stopping. You must write more books. You must write more books. And by the grace of God, that is what I intend to do. Write more books.